Okay, in this video we're going to do some practice on integrations. So the first question is find the integral of 1 over x squared times square root of 1 minus x squared. So in this particular example we try to simplify the situation using a substitute which allow us to solve the entire problem. So in this case we can see we have a square root of 1 minus x squared, and something that is that can be used as a substitute in this case is sine theta. So if we're going to let, just an example, not in this case we're going to let x equals to sine theta, and the reason for choosing sine theta is because if we're going to replace there x with and this 1 minus x squared, so it will become 1 minus sine square theta. We know that 1 sine square theta is 1 minus sine square theta equals to cos square theta. So if we put that on the square root like that in here, square root of cos square theta, we're going to get cos theta. That will simplify the problem, and then we can substitute all the other variable x as well as the x using this substitution. So that's the reason we're going to let x equal to sine theta. Theta here will be the middleman, in this case unknown, which we're going to work it out. So let's do that. So we have this information available, we're going to do that later. So if we let x equals to sine square theta, and therefore the x, I just write down here, the x with respect to theta will be cos theta, or in this case the x equals to cos theta d theta, cos theta d theta, just moving the d theta over there in the back. So we keep that information, and then we use that to substitute and simplify the problem. So let's try to do that now. So dx, okay, dx here we can replace with that this one, cos theta d theta, cos theta d theta, and then x square we're going to replace with sine square theta. From there, sine square theta, and then square root of 1 minus x square become 1 minus sine square theta, because x is sine theta, and then proceed, the whole thing becomes cos theta d theta over sine square theta becomes square root of cos theta square if you like, and therefore equals to cos theta sine square theta times cos theta d theta, which then we can cancel the cos to simplify the problem to becomes only integral of 1 over sine square theta d theta. So now we know that we know that the cosecant, or 1 over sine, CSC, cosecant equals to 1 over sine. So if we have 1 over sine square theta, this becomes integral of, you just take the square of that, take the square of that, and then take the square of that to become 1 over sine square theta, become integral of cosecant, the problem, equals to integral cosecant square theta or cosecant theta square d theta, which we can check from our basic table of formula integral of cosecant square theta equals to negative cotangent theta plus c. So now we have to find out what is theta. Okay, from here, from this information here, x equals to sine theta. So we draw a triangle like that. This is our angle theta. By definition, theta equals to, or sine theta is, okay, from there sine theta equals to x, meaning by definition of sine is the opposite, okay, divided by hypotenuse on here equals to 1. So sine theta from here equals to x, which is the opposite angle length divided by the hypotenuse x, of x equals to 1, or x over 1 if you like. Okay, therefore the length of this adjacent is 1 square minus x square, or simply 1 minus x square. So we know that the tangent theta is x over square root 1 minus x square. Therefore cotangent theta is simply the opposite, which is 1 minus x square over x. Remember there is a sign, a negative sign there. Therefore the final answer will be minus integral, square root of 1 minus x square all over x, which is the final answer for the integration problem.